Whakalofa lahi atu. Malo elele, kirana, talofa lava, Māori, Nisambola Vanaka, and broad, warm Pacific greetings. Tēnā koutou katoa. Ko Judith McCool, Tukuitonga. My name's Jude McCool, and I'm the head of the School of Population Health and one of the co-directors for Te Poutoko ora e Kiwa. Before I get underway with these very brief comments, I'd first like to extend and further the comments made by, and the welcome made by Professor Warwick Bagg. On behalf of our colleagues at the faculty and the School of Population Health and the wider university, a really very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests, many of whom, as Warwick had mentioned, have travelled some way to be here with us this evening. I'd also like to offer a warm welcome to Sir Collin's family and friends and other colleagues who are joining us for this extraordinary, special, once-in-a-lifetime, never-to-be-repeated event to celebrate the outstanding achievements and person that is Professor Sir Collin Tukuitonga. Sir Collin, I'm deeply honoured, and I must admit, a little surprised I was invited to present some opening comments this evening. Given my proclivity towards talking too much and tardiness, given your renowned preference for brevity and punctuality. However, I'll try and be concise because this is your evening. Sir Collin, on behalf of the team at Te Poutoko ora e Kiwa, the Department of Pacific Health, the Wayfinders and Knowledge Hub team, and other colleagues at the faculty, I just want to convey our collective immense respect and deep gratitude and araha for you. You are our mentor, a leader, a wise head, a jokester, a gardener, a farmer-to-be, a chef, an occasional chauffeur. But to me, Sir Collin, you're also a very trusted and dear friend. And I know many others in this room can speak to their friendship and respect of your generous, humble, wise, and incredibly funny nature. And I am yes, he is, Susie. So, Collin, we first met, and you may not recall, 23 years ago or thereabouts. I was then a PhD student, and I'd come to seek your advice on a delicate matter relating to my naive attempt to interview a group of Pacific boys about their tobacco use. Needless to say, it didn't go very well, the interview that is. But you were kind but clear with me about what might be a better way to undertake this research, how to go about research broadly, particularly alongside Pacific colleagues, in a way that was respectful and meaningful. You never shamed me, but you clearly showed me the way, and you still do. Sometime later, I invited you to present a lecture to my global health class. Again, you arrived very early, presented a series of profound insights about your work in the region, the priorities you saw, in particular at that time, the burgeoning and still is NCD crisis, that left the class with little doubt that there was plenty of work still to be done. Inaction, hand-wringing, busyness, and talk was achieving little, and worse, was denying Pacific populations access to the basics and determinants of good health. Despite there being, I think, a part of you, Sir Collin, that wants and talks about going bush, the time that you spend tending your lime plantation, we all know that you're implicitly driven to make a difference. You can't help yourself. This is deep within you and who you are. The drive to improve the lives of Pacific people here in Aotearoa and in the region. It is abundantly clear to me and others who work alongside you that you take no prisoners in your efforts to contribute to ensuring that Pacific people have access to their fair share and can live their lives in the best possible health for the longest possible time. So, Sir Collin, it's really over to you now to share with us the highlights and perhaps even some notable media headlines from your extraordinary career. I just want to urge you to enjoy this time, even though I appreciate it is stressful. It is fleeting, but incredibly significant moment to pause and reflect and allow others in this room and online to contemplate what it means to be Professor Sir Collin Tukuitonga. Congratulations, Collin. But now I'd like to pass over to a very special guest who will be joining us in a moment. So Dr. Saea Pukala, the Regional Director for the Western Pacific Regional Office for WHO, will be joining us now to make a few comments. Malo.